Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the International Fabtalks. Thank you for being a part of our journey, and thanks for spreading the peace that is really required across the world. Apart from those leaders who are at war, there are several people across the globe who want only peace. And yes, on the International Fabtalks, it's all about peace, unconditional love, and acceptance. Yes, dear friends, today we are being joined by a very special celebrity all the way from Delhi. He's Mr. C.K. Arora, a happiness coach, and much more to that. A person who's really lively and want to bring back the balance and happiness in your life and for me as well today. I was looking forward to his participation on the International Fab Talks, and here we are today sharing the space. I would love to get to know more about this magical personality as to how he's been through this life journey and what it has taught him and what he's going to share with us. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session.
Thank you very much, Crystal, for inviting me for this fabulous talks. It gives me very happy, a lot of joy and happiness because your name of the talk itself is fabulous.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for accepting the invitation. Thanks a lot. So I go ahead and share your profile with your permission.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dear friends, it's an honor to share the profile of our special celebrity. Let's get to know more about our celebrity. As I said, he is a happiness coach. He's C.K. Arora, sir. He's not only a happiness coach, he's an author as well. A keynote speaker, a business coach, etc. He's out here to inspire the audience to bring back the best or bring out the best. We might have been the best, but again, we've gone down. So here is a person who will bring back that energy in you and make you relive your life in a happy way. So he loves to inspire the audience and bring out the best within them with energy and enthusiasm. And he loves to motivate people and spread across meaningful messages such that you should understand that, yes, the purpose of this life is really something that I have to live and give meaning to this life such that I could really contribute back to the society. We should not only be takers, friends, we should also be givers in a very big way. So here we have someone who would make you understand that, yes, through the messages that he spreads, he wants you to understand that life is beautiful and you could go ahead. Being a happiness coach, yes, that's the message. He would love to empower students to make a positive transformation in their lives. And so they succeed in many cases. There are several people who have given positive feedback that, yes, sir's class or training or workshops have enabled them to focus on their lives and to achieve greater heights. Part of the top management team in reputed MNCs like Toyota, Australia, Shell India, HCL America, Steria, UK, Fujitsu, Singapore, CHC, USA, etc. Sir has been sharing his time with these beautiful organizations. He has managed multi-million-dollar projects for prestigious clients like Accenture, Australia, AT&T, USA, Bell South, USA, Bell Cross, Canada, London Electricity, UK, Fujitsu, Singapore, GTO, Oman, etc. He's also invented a unique teaching style, which is blended with techniques from corporate training and consulting style that draws heavily from his experience as an entrepreneur, HR consultant, and of course, a great coach. A man of integrity and a perpetual learner. I love this, a perpetual learner, which all of us should be too, who loves to take new challenges every day, blending customers' processes and HR processes along with the happiness process. Friends, apart from that, he has also been a visiting faculty, author, as I earlier mentioned, happiness coach, keynote speaker, and a business coach. He's also the founder of the Happiness Institute, the hub newzenler.com, www.trainersnetwork.in, laughlines.org. Ex-President and Professional Speakers Association of India, Delhi chapter. And in Jan 2012 till date. So that's really nice, sir, to get to know about that. He has helped several clients to 2x. What is that? When you say 2x, it is like
double their profits.
Double, yeah.
Yes.
To achieve results by coaching them in a unique way, how to reduce their stress and anxiety. As a byproduct, they all grow their market share as well, loyalty of their employees, revenue, as well as the profits. Sir has also programmed the subconscious mind of hundreds of clients across the globe to multiply their profits within 48 weekly sessions. And Sir has also been teaching as a visiting professor at various organizations, Faculty of Management Studies, FMS, Delhi University, Jamia Millia Islamia, that is Jamia Millia Islamia, IGNU, Indian Institute of Fashion Design, Institute of Applied Manpower Research, Birla Institute of Management Technology, Jaipuria Institute of Management, Ghaziabad, APJ, Institute of Technology, Greater Noida, Asia Pacific Institute of Management, New Delhi, and New Delhi Institute of Management. He has also effectively empowered students to achieve their vision, mission, goals, needs, and desires. As part of his special program, the leadership formula has encouraged several students to look at the bigger picture, to delegate and groom themselves to the next level and become world-class leaders. And dear friends, apart from this, Sir also focuses on those aspects where you have to concentrate on your strengths and specify the needs for retaining and nurturing talent is one of his core key values where he focuses on, because the competition out is a cutthroat competition and the market space requires every time a new set of thought process, a new unique technique to fight and get your place in the society. So here Sir is there teaching all of that to us and friends. And he has also developed and delivered personality type analysis workshops using MBTI, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Instrument. And he's the author of 2 books as well. That's really great. Lovely, sir. It's a surprise that you are an author of 2 books. I thought it was 1. So Laugh Lines. Laugh Lines, my dear friends, Instant Recipe for Happiness, and the co-author of Unmasking Self. That's it, unmasking yourself. That's very true. So dear sir, it's a pleasure to have you and being humble enough to accept the invitation from the International Fabtalks. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Dear friends, it's really a honor and pleasure to have people accept the invitation to the International Fabtalks to share their journey. Dear sir, we start up with the first round of the interview.
Sure.
How would you define yourself? Who is the real Arora ji?
The real CK is a person who is a cheer keeper, So CK stands for cheer keeper. So as people say that I can laugh at at every event, whether the event is happy event or not, because there is always a silver lining in every cloud. So and that makes me feel full of joy, because we have a choice always to look at the clouds or look at the silver lining around the clouds. So I choose to always look at the silver lining, and that makes the life beautiful. And that is who I am. I always take the people to another direction of thought. They may be depressed because they are thinking one way. Then it's my job as a coach to show them another way, which could give them a direction on how to overcome the challenges that they are facing. So that's who I am.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much, CK sir. Thank you so much. How did you get into this beautiful industry of coaching, training, and mentoring?
Yeah, it's a long story. So I was earlier, as you mentioned, I was in technology field. I was a CTO for Shell India. That was my last job. And then I, at that time, was pursuing my MBA part-time, and I chose to put my full-time energy into my part-time studies. And that was the reason the professors and the dean, they noticed some spark in me. And once I completed my MBA, they said, now, CK, we are not leaving you. You have to continue to be associated with FMS, as a visiting faculty. So that I thought was a good acknowledgement of my efforts that I had put in my MBA program. So once I was in the professorship, I thought that I must increase my training skills. So I enrolled myself into programs like ICF, International Coach Foundation, NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, EFT, emotional freedom technique, the journey, and lots of others. And once I had all these skills, I felt that I now have to make use of these skills by adding value to the people's lives. So in my first batch, I did not charge anybody anything. That was my practice batch. So once I got fantastic reviews, fantastic feedback and testimonials, then I launched my Rise and Shine program. So now I take the people, hold them by hand, and I ensure that they succeed in whatever they are trying to do, in whatever area of life they choose.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for sharing. I have a lovely question for you, sir. Could you mention some of the highlights and focus on some of the key skills? Highlight your key skills that set you apart in this field of training, mentoring, and guiding others.
Yeah, so
your expertise as well.
Sure. So my uniqueness lies in combining the modalities, like I mentioned, the NLP, the ICF, the journey, and also putting my experience as a senior management professional, and also applying my analytical skills, because I was once upon a time a systems analyst as well, and then I became a project manager. So then I rose to the level of delivery manager and chief technology officer. So I had gathered skills on the way to my top. So I use those skills, because then I can build a rapport with the people who are working at senior levels. I instantly make a rapport, because I have been there, I've done that, so they understand that. So these are the unique things that I can add value to their lives, because whatever the problem or issues that they're facing, I must have encountered similar issues in my own life or career. So I can relate to it, and I can apply my technical skills from NLP and ICF and tailor it for the situation at hand.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for sharing. That's really nice. Dear sir, would you like to share some of your early childhood memories with us? We'd love to know that. How were you as a little kid? Were you the naughty one or the shy one?
Yeah, actually, I was not naughty. I was very timid, and I was very, I would say, obedient child, and I can recall an incident when I was 10-year old, and my father woke me up suddenly at 5 a.m. in the morning, and he said, "Son, wake up. We are going somewhere." I said, "Why? Where are we going?" He said, "That's a mystery." And as soon as I heard the word mystery, I was excited. So in no time, I got ready, and we then father and son walked to a location which was half an hour from our place. And then once I was there, I saw that there was a greenery all around. There was sweet smell, sweet aroma of flowers and trees, and there was breeze blowing. And then I heard there was a group of people who were standing in a circle, and they were doing a lot of exercises in yoga. And I also joined the gang. And then once the yoga was over, one or two people started fake laughing. And suddenly the whole group started laughing with them. And that was the introduction I had with the laughter therapy, So that's how I became a laughter coach myself. And later I became the happiness coach and business coach. So whatever we do today, it has some seeds in the childhood. So thanks for asking me that question that made me recall that beautiful, incident. Thank you very much.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for sharing. And as a 10-year-old, your mystery was finally revealed to you. And
Yes.
then
Yeah.
That the seeds have been sowed when you were a
Correct.
younger child.
Correct.
And now you're a happiness coach and as well as a laughter therapist, you could call yourself. And we really enjoy people who are positive, who always think about happiness and not
Correct.
the other way around.
Correct.
We find many people, sir, across our life on our journey, always complaining, always having something to crib about. कि भाई कुछ भी नहीं है अच्छा जिंदगी में, हमेशा नेगेटिव बात करने वाले. तो yes, to look on the brighter side of life is a blessing and it's a gift that we have to retain if we have that gift. Dear sir, apart from that, in the professional space, we all face ups and downs. How do you manage the challenges that you face in your personal and professional life? How you balance that together?
Correct. So one of the techniques that I learned at NLP is called movie technique. So whenever we face any situation, we create a small movie about the problems that we are facing, the challenges that we are facing, and then we reverse the situation. We make a happy movie also, along with that, which is just opposite to. So that is close to what we desire, our dream projects, our dream life. So then we actually reduce the picture which is bothering us, and we increase the size of the picture which is a happy picture. So we interchange, and that's how we can actually come out of any challenge. That's what I do when I am faced with difficult situations.
Dear sir, what are the important achievements or you could say the important milestones that you've come across in your journey, in your career, the various projects that you've been achieving till date?
Yeah, sure. So I was very lucky to have worked in projects of national importance, So, and it's very amazing how the things turn out, You should know what you want in life, and the world will create that life for you. Okay, this is the law of attraction, So when I was in my college, I didn't know anything about computers or software. And my brother brought me a book which I was studying in my summer holidays. And there were no PCs, there were no computers at all. I was just reading the book and I was enjoying like a novel. By the way, I don't enjoy novels. I only read self-development books. But this was not a self-development book. This was a programming book, which I had no idea earlier, But I went through that book 2 or 3 times in the summer vacation. And once my summer vacation was over, I was in the second year of my MSc in operations research. So I was given a choice to opt for a paper called computer programming. So I definitely had to choose that. And once I chose that, the book that I had studied, that made my studies very easy, So I was applying all the techniques that I learned in the book, and now I had a computer. That computer was so big, like a building, mainframe computers. So I was implementing the results of my class fellows, So I was doing statistics also with computer software. So mean, mode, median, standard deviation, and all that, So then I thought I was taking help of a lady who was a computer programmer, and there was a big room she was occupying, and on the outside it was written Usha Subramaniam, computer programmer. And I thought that computer programmer is a big deal. So I wished that I could become a computer programmer. And lo and behold, within a year, I became a computer programmer. I got the first assignment in the National Informatics Center. And the first project I got was Asian Games, 1982, computerization of those games. Then I was assigned another project in the Rashtrapati Bhavan for Cabinet Secretariat. And then I was given another project for Telecom Consultants India Limited. So computerization of a telephone district, And then I was sent abroad to Oman, So I was the first in my family to have gone abroad. Going abroad was a big deal during those days, So, so I that was another milestone in my career. Then I came back and went for another project in Singapore. Then I migrated to Australia, and that's where I lived 4.5 years and worked for Toyota. and Accenture. And then I got bored, I thought there is nothing, no challenging. I want to come back to my home country. So I came back, and then I was in the middle management levels. And then I became project manager, and I became delivery manager. Then I was given on-site assignments, in US, UK, Canada, and other countries. And I became very excited because then I was bringing the talent to the on-site and bringing the on-site talent back to India. So that was very exciting. And then obviously I was in the last stage of my top management career. I was the CTO, like I said before. So these were the major milestones in my career. And then, of course, I told you earlier, then I became the coach, business coach, executive coach, life coach, and happiness coach.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much. As a coach, as a mentor, as a business coach, as a happiness coach, as a life coach, I would like to ask you, how do you manage to bring balance or, bring value to your clients or your customers?
Yeah.
Or what you could say your employers as well.
Yes. Bringing balance is not as easy as it sounds, because on the one hand, we are having a person who's facing some challenges in their family life or in their career or in their business. And on the other hand, they are still required to meet their targets. So this stress that is killing them, how can they do better in their life without overcoming those challenges? So it's my job as a coach to first go through their psyche. What is the real issue there? In one of the powerful questioning method, I choose to ask them why about 7 or 8 times or 10 times sometimes, to go to the bottom of what they really want at heart of the heart, at their soul level, what they are looking for in their life, what is their vision, and why they are not able to create that vision, implement the vision in their reality. And once I know the core issues, what their core challenges and core desires, then my job is easy. All I have to do is give them some tools through conscious programming of their mind or subconscious programming of the mind. So subconscious is a very powerful, is a tool. Subconscious is like hard disk of our mind, and our mind is nothing short of a supercomputer. It has all the capabilities. God has already planted all the solutions in our head. So, but the things are not visible. They are not in the conscious mind. So through my coaching, I extract the solutions to the challenges that they're facing and then present it to them. And I ask them to write what they experience. It's like by asking questions, they are getting new insights in their mind about the challenges at hand. So once they are back into the normal mode, because asking the question is and talking to the subconscious mind means taking them into trance. So I bring them back to the normal awareness self, conscious self, and make them write what they discovered, what was the new insights that they got. And once they get the insights, what is the solution? So I don't give the solution myself most of the time. I ask them, I force them to apply their mind. And once they are clear about the insights, they are also clear about the plan. And then in the subsequent sessions, I ask them the progress about the action plans that they had promised to me in the previous sessions. So this is how foolproof method is there. And at the end of every session, I give them this, I would say 100% money back guarantee. If that session has not worked for them, that will not be charged, because it's a package, 48 session package in a year. So, so we can have another session during same week or the next week, but this at the end of every session, they have to get the results that was promised to them. Otherwise, my coaching is of no use. So this integrity I have to maintain.
Excellent, sir. That's very nice to maintain integrity in your workspace and personal life as well. We'd like to know what motivates you so much to continue on this beautiful journey and work in this zone of mentoring and coaching people.
Yeah, my biggest motivation is the change, the transformation that is created by my clients. I would not say I create it for them. I become a catalyst in that process. And once I see the smile on the face, the body language changes. You know, they don't have to even tell me whether this session worked or not. It's very clear on their face that the session has worked for them because your physiology changes, you know. And so that inspires me, that motivates me because I want to see happy faces. I'm a happiness coach. I want to create happiness for everybody in the world, you know, whosoever I meet. So that is the biggest motivator.
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. That is really very nice. Sir, can you share a specific example of how your work has impacted a business in a very positive way?
Yeah, so I don't have the liberty to name the company, but this is a very big financial company in India. They provide housing loans, and I was approached by their HR manager. The issue was the employee turnover, you know. So I created a comprehensive integrated training program. First of all, it was training about, you know, 360-degree, you know, feedback. So that was the opportunity for them to share what was bothering them at heart. So once they know they have a person who will listen and he will not be biased to complain the names, to the management. They had a blast. They were very open with me. And once I know the real issues, it was for me to create a training program to bridge the gaps, whatever problems they were facing. I created a happiness program. So what we were doing is that we were creating happiness hour, you know, or happiness quarter hour or happiness half an hour, every day. So it was like, doing a quick meditation, quick breathing exercises, quick singing, all those things, these little things, they added immense value. They became very loyal. And then it was binding the teams together. And they were their goals were then aligned with the management goals, because management is also consisting of some people only, right? They are not coming out of another planet. So after all, they're also people. So then it was my job was to bridge the gaps between the management and the non-management people, and also bridging the gaps between the vision of the company and the vision of the people. And then it was third step was, of course, the group coaching program, and then one-to-one coaching in some difficult cases. And that's one year program helped this company. And now they are known to be very good employer. They attract good talent, and their turnover has doubled, and their happiness level have increased. So we created a happiness matrix. We can now measure how happy these people are and how the happiness levels are going up. Like sales, we can definitely measure, but happiness levels also requires measurement, which the tool was developed by me.
Excellent, sir. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. And, developing a happiness tool and to find out, how much a person is at what level. That's really very nice. Thank you very much for sharing. Dear sir, apart from this, we would like to know, what are you passionate about?
Yeah, I'm passionate about making this world a happy place. So I have besides the coaching, mentoring, training, and teaching, I also engage myself with a lot of speaking assignments, author, as you said, I am also an author, and I also like to sing a little bit. I like to dance a little bit. I like to, laugh at a little bit. So I do whatever gives me happiness, and that I think is a reflection of what other people are also looking for. I also do charity. That charity also gives me happiness, and I also help underprivileged people to whatever little time that I get, little money, and that I can donate. I That gives me a lot of happiness, and that once I do whatever I do in my happiness projects, I write some blogs, I write some articles, and by reading those articles and blogs, people get inspired, and that again turns me my happiness level to further up.
Superb, sir. That's really very nice. As you mentioned, song and dance also is a part of your happiness journey, and of course for others as well, including me too. Dear sir, would you like to share with me the movie that you like, which has inspired you a lot?
Yeah, sure. The movie that inspired me was Kal Ho Na Ho. You know, so that is a movie about a person who knows that he is dying, but he creates happiness for others, and he doesn't reveal that he is dying until very late moment. So that is the real essence of life: to spread the joy, to spread the happiness, to create the difference in other people's lives. And it of course has good songs. Like can I sing a line or two?
Yeah, please. Even if you don't, I'm going to make you sing. Even if any of the celebrities says no, I will not leave them. I will request them. Whatever is your voice, please sing. अगर आप
Yeah,
खुद गाना चाह रहे तो please, I would really love to hear.
sure.
Please, sir.
So here we start. Maybe you can also sing with me. हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी, कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो.
Yes, beautiful, wonderful. I really love the song. A beautiful message also in that song. And I guess, sir, you are the first guest who said yes. Before I ask you to sing a song or make you oblige, you've done that for me. You've done that favor for me, and you've selected a beautiful song. My dear friends, kal ho ya no, kal ho ya na ho, aaj ke liye ji lo bhai, khushi se ji lo. Because we never know what is tomorrow. We can't change the past. We can't change the future as well. We don't know. The future is a mystery. Live for today and enjoy your life.
Yes.
This is what is called happiness. And this is called a perfect happiness coach. Yeah. Giving me that happiness before I could request for it. And that's really nice. Thank you very much, sir. Beautiful. Dear sir, what is that one thing you love about yourself? This is CK. And I love myself because this is my inner core quality.
Yeah. So I love myself because I'm honest. I reveal whatever is going on in my mind to whosoever is in front of me. I don't hide anything, because there is no use of hiding anything, because later on the truth will come out. Then I'll feel very embarrassed that I was, not truthful at that point of time. So I just tell, even this interview was possible after your chase for 3 months. So I feel
Yes,
embarrassed.
yes.
But today also I postponed it by half an hour because I was busy. But you didn't mind. So I could have given some fake reasons, but I didn't give any reasons whatsoever, and you accepted that. Yes, you honored my commitment towards your interview, and you therefore cooperated with me. So thank you very much for that.
Most welcome, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Yes, dear sir.
Welcome.
Dear sir, how would you want to be remembered in this world? And why should people remember CK Arora, the happiness coach?
Yeah. So people should remember me as the creator of the biggest philanthropist organization. I want to help the underprivileged sections of the society, like orphans, like widows, and the people who do not have a job, people don't have means to live in a shelter. So I want to help all those people, people who are disabled, blind, all those people who need financial help, as well as they need some help in the form of creating happiness in their lives. So I would be very happy if I could create an organization to support all these sections of the society.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for spreading across all the classes, the rich, the middle class, and not leaving out the underprivileged, wanting to do something for them. Apart from mentoring, guiding students, connecting with great business organizations, you would love even to contribute even to the underprivileged. That's really very nice. Dear sir, how do you approach challenges and problem solving?
Yeah. So challenges are the issues that don't have an immediate solution, but it's not that they don't have a solution. All it means is discussing with another person who might give you the right path to solve the problem. And that's what coaches do, that's what the teachers do, that's what the trainers do, and that's what the mentors do. So I thought that this is the best way to contribute to the society. That's why I became all of those.
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you so much. We would like to know, how do you collaborate with your clients or team members? What is the method of your collaboration technique, to achieve success?
Yeah, so my way of collaborating with my clients, I would say, is that I need to understand their hidden motivation of why they are seeking my help. Once that is clear to me, then it becomes very easy, because I can help them in those issues which they are not able to find their own solutions, on those aspects which they may not have thought earlier. And I give them new dimensions to think on. New insights are developed only when you have new dimensions. And I change the context. So I bring them out of their workplace, because if you are in a same place, if you are doing the same thing, you keep on getting the same result. So you have to try new things to get new results. So I also not only give them new dimensions, I ask them to come out of their comfort zone, their physical zone, right? So this inspires them to think differently. Like I took one 20-man team to Ladakh, you know. Altogether, nobody thinks like that, because the outlook over there is totally different, You will definitely keep getting new ideas at a location which you never thought you will go anytime in your life. So this is how some creative solution can come, not only in my mind, but their own minds as well. And together we do a collaborative solution, which may be implemented in the next set of clients. So collaboration, therefore, is a very good and attractive word, because collaboration means two sides of the coin. You can't do it single-handedly. I'm just one of the members of that 20 or 21 member team. So everybody has the same responsibility to think of new solutions to the challenges that we are facing at that point of time. So this is how I collaborate.
Perfect, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you so much. Dear sir, what is the change that you would love to see in the world as a happiness coach and with all the experience and wisdom? What type of change you would love to see in the world?
The change I would love to see in the world is the love itself. We are now totally occupied with our mobile phones. We are in love with our mobile phones. This has to change. We should be in love with each other. We should devote at least 1 hour to our families. And dinner time is that the best time. So mobile phone should be off at that time necessarily. And then it gives the members of the family to interact, to bring out the issues. And we together can create a solution which nobody can do individually. And I also want to create a love, not only at family, even at the workplace, right? So this is where that happiness hour comes into picture, you know. So we, in the lunch time, organize happiness hour, in which we have 30 minutes of meditation love, right? So we think about one person, and then I read a script that I have created for meditation of love, and people just immerse themselves into the ocean of love. The love could be with a book, the love could be with a person, love could be with your work, love could be with a passion. It doesn't matter. But once you have 30 minutes of rigorous love meditation, you're bound to get so much energy, so much passion, and so much solution that comes out of that meditation. So this is another tool that I thought I will not reveal in a public channel, but you forced me to.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
And stay blessed for that. Thank you very much for sharing it on the International Fab Talks. It's
Yes.
really a pleasure and honor to have you shared this. Thank you, sir. Dear sir, could you share a story about a time when you worked very closely with others to achieve a common goal?
Yeah, definitely. Now, it is about when I was in Australia, you know, before the project that I was doing was implemented, ordering of cars was very time consuming. You know, from the date the person placed the order to the date the delivery happens, it takes about minimum 3 months. So I wanted, and that's how I saved the millions of dollars for Toyota, you know, that you mentioned earlier in your introduction. So I created, and there was no internet at the time also, you know. So I became a coordinator of different departments of Toyota, you know. So I met all the department, has created a kind of interdepartmental committee to find out how we can do the job quickly, how we can reduce the delay from 3 months to 1 month. And nobody had thought on those lines earlier. So at the end of our study, we found innovative ways. And we arrived at this solution, which was implemented by information technology, of which I was the head, you know. So but I have to have the support of all the different departments. It's not just, you know, the IT who's doing the job. The physical work has to be done by different departments, you know. So that was a committee which bagged the first prize in our annual awards in Toyota. And I was specially nominated to receive that award on behalf of the committee.
Wow, that's really great. Thank you, sir, for sharing that beautiful moment with us. Thank you very much. Dear sir, how would you define smart work and hard work from all the experience that you've had till date?
Yeah. So hard work is just putting more number of hours. And what you do on those number of hours, nobody can measure. But if you have metrics in front of us, your deliverables become very clear. that I have to, that again reminds me of another project that I did in UK, for London Electricity. So we were doing this work for them. It was an on-site project, and the people in London Electricity were delivering the complaints of their electricity users, and they were handling in a very inefficient way. And we found that this actually takes away their credibility. And so every problem must have two measurements. One is the response time, and the other one was the solution time. So we reduced both the parameters. So we had a figure of maybe the first one was 5 hours and the other one was 24 hours. So we reduced both of them by half. So now we know, because this can be measured, how we can, so how we did it is that we did it by outsourcing. So we had our office in Noida. So we transferred some of the complaints to India, because now somebody logged the complaint at 5 p.m. But in India, it is still 12 o'clock, in the midday, So we have 5 more hours to work on those problems. So maybe we'll solve it within 2 or 3 hours. And by the next morning, this will be a resolved issue. So this is how we can measure and deliver the results faster if we apply lateral thinking. There could be innovative ways of solving an issue.
Excellent, sir. Thank you for that beautiful sharing, sir. Thank you very much with lateral thinking and the way you gave the examples, the time difference between two countries and how you were able to overcome all of those challenges that you all faced and how we could also overcome, all of us who are the spectators and the audience. Dear sir, do you have any client testimonials or success stories you can share with us, sir?
Yes, absolutely. I got lots of testimonial on my happiness coaching, and you can find them in my website, in my YouTube channel. I can share the links with you. And
Yes.
there is a huge number of testimonials that you can definitely watch, and you should watch. And I have the audience who's looking at this must also watch. And this is how you will get the third party authentication. Okay. It's not good to say everything from my own mouth. It's better that others speak for me.
Yes, sir. That's really very nice and humble of you. And definitely, sir, we will. If you could name your YouTube channel once, that would be really nice.
Yeah, so all you need to do is type Happiness Coach CK Arora on YouTube and you will be at my channel.
Yes, dear. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Thank you. Dear sir, we would like to know how many of your best friends have stood with you throughout this journey. Till date, your best friends.
Yeah, my best friend is my wife. She
Anybody
was
else?
she was 2 years junior to me in the same college. That's how we met. She was inspired by me and I was inspired by her. The आग दोनों तरफ बराबर लगी हुई थी. And it was our brilliance, because I was at that time the secretary of Mathematical Society. I'm talking about BSc Honors Mathematics in Hansraj College, Delhi University. And she was 2 years junior to me, and it was the first batch of girls. Earlier it was a boys only college, and then it became co-ed college. And then I saw one on the notice board, somebody scored 95%. That was my wife, and that was the reason I got interested. And then, because I was the secretary of the Mathematics Society, I was organizing all these talks, monthly talks, by some eminent people. And there was a professor attached to me. And I asked him one of the days that, can I also give a talk? Because we are inviting other speakers. And he said, why not? This will be our, happiness that a student is delivering a talk. So I after going through my homework and everything, I was sitting in the library and I came to know about something called number theory, So I created a talk out of that and delivered it. And that's how she noticed me. So this is how I met my wife, and अभी तक दोस्ती हमारी अच्छी चल रही है.
Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful story. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you very much. That's really nice. I like that 95%. It's really very
हम
interesting.
लोग उस टाइम तक तो 60-70 मैक्सिमम माने जाते थे, बट शी स्कोर्ड 95%. वो तो बहुत अनहर्ड ऑफ हो जाता है नंबर.
So
अब तो खैर
because
नॉर्मल हो गया है, दिस
जी
डेज
जी
इट इज वेरी नॉर्मल टू गेट
जी
even 100% also people get.
yes, sir. Dear sir, now we come to a professional space. How have your clients or colleagues benefited from working with you? Could you share that, sir?
Yeah, so as I said before, there was not only that financial services, and I'll give you an example of an entrepreneur. Now this entrepreneur is from Germany, but she was obviously in India at that time, and she approached me after my talk on the leadership formula that you just read in your introductory talk. So I was delivering that talk, leadership formula, and she got impressed and she said, I want one-to-one coaching. I said, you have to buy a minimum of 3 months coaching, because she had to go back to her country. Are you here for 3 months? She said, yes, I'll be here for 3 months. So I delivered her 12 sessions in the 3 months. And this was basically a sports good company that she had founded. And she wanted a new type of packages to be introduced to the market, and innovative ideas of like how a yoga mat can be branded, and how exercises can be branded, and what is the unique set of things that we can do. And so I was very tempted to give the solution, but then I reminded myself, it's better to get the talk to the subconscious mind of the person concerned, and that will bring a better set of solution, because my knowledge in the sports good industry may not be as great as hers. So I poked her through my powerful questioning method, rise and shine method, and we came out with the fantastic set of products combined with services. That was a unique thing that she was very happy that yes, she had never thought of earlier, that these services as well as packages can be products can be combined in different packages. And she was very, very immensely happy with what she got. And I would say not double, but maybe 10 times, because it was just a startup. So in startups, it's very normal to get 10 times returns, 10 times the results.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing all of that. Thank you for sharing that beautiful journey. Much appreciated. Dear sir, where do you see yourself in the future? And what goals do you aim to achieve?
Yeah, so I in future see that I could become a coach to different large MNCs and even politicians, because it is the politicians who determine the fate of the country. So if they could take the benefit of what I have to offer, maybe our country can take a altogether different direction. Or maybe I could create a collaboration of different countries, like ASEAN, or maybe different industry blocks. So I would be very happy to contribute into the international forums as well. That's how I see myself.
That's perfect, sir. That's really very nice. Not only nationally, you want to be even at the international zone and create an impact. That's really very nice.
Right.
Much appreciated, sir. You have a far and a beautiful vision. And of course, we wish you all the best in all your endeavors.
Thank you.
Dear sir, how does your vision align with the needs of potential clients or employees?
Yeah. So my vision is for the client is that they succeed in whatever they wish to, but sometimes they are not themselves clear. So it then professor in me, the professor who was teaching strategic management, that wakes up and says, yes, this is the way you have to strategize. This is the way you have to create your vision, mission, goals, and objectives. And these are the different alternatives for your industry from where you are or and to where you want to be. So it becomes like again a case of collaboration. So in collaboration, there is no bridging the gap. It is working together. So that's how I get sometimes. I was giving in to a public sector undertaking. There was a big meeting of 50 people who were getting coached by me, including their chairman and managing director. He was also one of the participants, and he said, I never got so much input in a day that I got today, because you are taking us to altogether different dimensions, altogether different scenarios, altogether different thoughts, and you are involving everybody here in this office. This was just the corporate office I'm talking about. They had branches all over India. And he said, yes, now I would like you to come to our different locations as well, because you have a kind of different energy, which I found very refreshing. And this is totally different from what I have been getting from different consultants. So thank you very much for coming and inviting, getting, accepting our invitation to train us.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Thank you very much. Dear sir, what action would you like the viewers to take after watching this video of this talk show today?
Yeah. So I am going to design a happiness survey, and I will provide you the link. You can put that in part of your YouTube comments. And then I would like them to fill that questionnaire and come out with a score, and then let me know how happy they are with their current situation and where they would like to be. And maybe I can help them bridge that journey, bridge that gap that they have from current to what they aspire to be.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for sharing all of that. That's really very nice. And hopefully we would like all the viewers to come forward and to participate and to let us know your thoughts and views. Dear sir, how can interested clients get in touch with you in case if somebody would like to get connected with you? What is the easiest way to reach out to you?
Yeah, so two ways are the easiest. One is through email, ckarora@gmail.com. Second is my WhatsApp, which is +919810608500. And I'm going to give you another number in case they want to speak to me, and that is +9196 and 716 and 3955. So this is my normal phone number. So people can approach me through phone or through WhatsApp or through email. And lastly, I have my website, which is laughlines.org, LAUGHLINES.org. So this is the website. And if you put after laughlines.org, if you put a slash and then put links, LINKS, they will get links of all my social media. So I would like them to be in touch with me through all the different medias like Instagram, through LinkedIn, Facebook, and there are other links as well. You can approach me and connect with me. And in some other social media, I provide some free YouTube, of course, so I give them YouTube videos and also my different activities that I do from time to time. So you're welcome to come and visit those social media. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much, sir. Dear sir, a favorite proverb or a quotation?
Yeah. That is basically an apple a day keeps the doctors away. You know, so and it's not just apple. Thanks for asking me this. It's opened up a new chapter in our talks. I am a naturopath. You know, I I'm a strictly a vegetarian person, and as much as possible, I consume fruits and vegetables, and that's what that is a जैसे कहते हैं ना राज क्या है आपकी happiness का, that gives me the happiness. And because that is those fruits and vegetables and seeds, they are produced by the God's kitchen. So how they can be any lower quality than what we do? So we as human beings we are very inferior as compared to the God himself. So God has created those things, natural products. We should be following the natural diet as much as possible. So in the morning, I consume one coconut water immediately after waking up. Then after my morning rituals, I consume petha juice. What do you call in English? Petha.
Bottle gourd?
Bottle gourd. No, bottle gourd is also one of the things, but there is a round shaped bottle gourd which is called petha, white petha. So you can consume a glass of that juice and then some fruits. So you keep a gap of 1 hour or 2 hours between each of those. So by this time you will be at the noon time, and then that's where you can consume your first cooked meal. So you're delaying basically your intake. So it becomes a natural way of doing
Detox or something?
detox. Yes, and it's called what is it called? Fasting.
Fasting. Intermittent
Yes.
fasting or something?
Intermittent fasting. That is the word I was looking for. Thank you very much. So if you don't consume anything for 15 hours, that is called intermittent fasting. So in the night, I consume my last meal at 8 o'clock or maximum 9 o'clock. And then by 12, it is full 15 hours. So this is the way I would say an apple a day keeps the doctors away, but apple is only one thing. You can consume a variety of fruits every day. You consume variety of vegetables, salads, and seeds and dry fruits. They are all produced by God Himself, and they enrich us. And second thing is water. I keep myself hydrated, like I said in the beginning. So water is also essential to keep our energy level high.
Very true. Yes, sir. Dear sir, how many languages are you conversant in?
I am conversant with my mother tongue, which is Punjabi, and then Hindi and English, only 3 languages.
Perfect.
And then I am also conversant with the language of love.
Perfect. That's really nice. And love is the universal language, sir.
Yes.
Yes. In fact, every one of us should have this beautiful language with us, the language of love, universal
So
language
you
of
can communicate with animals,
yes.
pets through that language, that everybody understands.
जी सर, आपने कहा पंजाबी, तो हो जाए एक गाना पंजाबी में भी.
काली तेरी गुत्ते पर आंदा तेरा लाल नी.
That's wonderful. I really like it. And it was one of the famous songs, right?
Yes,
And it is
yes.
very foot tapping. It's a foot tapping.
Yes, yeah.
You could go ahead, please.
I don't remember anything after that.
दोबारा गा दीजिए 2 लाइन जो अभी गाए थे ना, दोबारा गा दीजिए.
काली तेरी गुत्ते पर आंदा तेरा लाल नी, काली तेरी गुत्ते पर आंदा तेरा लाल नी.
Yes, yeah. Thank you for being so sportive, and really it was a pleasure to have you sing so sweetly. It just came out, it just, yeah, that was a beautiful flow.
पंजाबी आप बोलो तो सबसे पहला गाना वही आता है कि दैट इज अ सॉन्ग आई वाज हियरिंग व्हेन आई वाज अ चाइल्ड. तो आप चाइल्डहुड में जो भी करते हैं वो आपको जिंदगी भर आपका साथ देता है.
जी सर, जी सर. Dear sir, we have a small round called as the rapid fire round. It will take another
Sure.
5 minutes. Could I take
Okay.
another 5 minutes, please?
Sure.
Yes, dear sir. Friends, we have another small session called as the rapid fire round, where we'll get to know about the likes and dislikes of our special celebrity today. He's the happiness coach, CK Arora ji. Ji sir, we will start up with the first. Here it is like you have to just answer in one word or two words. It's a brief session.
Okay.
Among the 7 days, your favorite day?
Monday.
Favorite number?
7.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
The insect you don't like?
I don't dislike anybody.
Insect.
हाँ, insect भी अच्छे लगते हैं मुझे. We are
Mosquito
natural
भी.
creatures. भगवान ने बनाया है, उसको हम कौन होते हैं डिसलाइक करने वाले?
जी. I accept. That is universal love. यहाँ very positive. जी सर. एक सुंदर सा प्यारा सा दिन एक शब्द में.
No, I didn't get it. सुंदर सा प्यारा सा दिन मतलब?
एक ही शब्द. A beautiful day, a perfect day. Oh, today was a great day. In one word, how would you explain a whole day? Just in one word.
Okay.
Or what a beautiful day is to you in one word.
Okay, I got that now.
One word, sir.
Coaching.
Yeah, that's the that I understand. Coaching. That's all
जिस दिन
about
मेरे कोचिंग हो जाता है, सेशन हो जाता है, 1 हो या 10 हो, वो मेरा दिन सबसे बेस्ट होता है.
जी. I understand. I really get
And both ways is fine, by the way. I'm not just a seeker of the clients. I'm just also a client of the coaches. So I also get coaching from other clients, other coaches.
Yes, sir. Dear sir, when you help others, do you expect anything in return? Yes or no?
Sorry?
When you help others, do you expect anything in return? Yes, no.
I don't expect anything because the receipt is on their face, I get that happiness
Yes.
automatically without they giving me anything.
Ji sir.
They give me the blessings. That is very clear.
Ji sir. I get that. And this is the answer that I was looking for. Yes. Dear sir, is it chocolates, cakes, or ice cream? First, what will you pick up?
Do I have a choice
Cakes,
of
chocolates,
adding
ice cream.
another thing to the question? Another option?
Another option, चलो जलेबी रख देंगे.
कोई मैं सोच रहा हूँ कोई फ्रूट आप भी रखेंगे इसमें.
Or maybe we could keep like pita juice. आपने बोला था ना अभी?
पेठा जूस. यस, आई विल गो फॉर पेठा जूस.
जी. तो आइसक्रीम नहीं खाते सर आप?
खाता हूँ, बट आपने उन चारों में से अगर पूछा है तो दैट इज द फर्स्ट चॉइस. ये नहीं कि मैं
पीटा जूस
नहीं
निकाल दिए हम लोग. पीटा जूस निकाल दिया और अभी केक, चॉकलेट्स, आइसक्रीम्स.
के जूस, केक और
चॉकलेट्स, केक एंड आइसक्रीम.
आइसक्रीम.
अगर आइसक्रीम हो तो कौन सी फ्लेवर?
वेनिला.
Which season is your favorite one?
Every season is my favorite.
The transport mode of transport, which one appeals to you?
I like to drive myself.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
A great cook, yes or no?
No.
Salty, sweet, spicy, or sour food?
Sweet.
Which is that sweet, sir?
बर्फी.
बर्फीज में कितने की अलग अलग? Which is yours?
बीकानेरी बर्फी.
What's that?
बीकानेरी बर्फी. Plain बर्फी. Which has some elaichi dana on it, cardamom.
Life is money or happiness?
Happiness.
Yeah, and you know who I'm asking? I'm asking the happiness coach. I stop for a minute. Am I asking the right person? Yes, it will be happiness. That's really nice from you. So, आप introvert, extrovert या ambivert हैं?
Ambivert.
Socializing, me time.
Socializing.
जब आप अकेले हैं कोई भी नहीं साथ में, कोई गैजेट्स भी नहीं है, बस आप अकेले बैठे, you're sitting alone. And where do your thoughts take you? Past, present, future.
Future.
Beach or the forest?
Beach.
Experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Experiential learning. मैंने
Thinker?
अभी बताया था ना आपको, वहां पे ले गया था मैं सबको,
जी
लद्दाख में.
जी 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 सर. Thinker or a doer?
A mix of both.
Samosa या apple?
Apple, of course. Choice is clear.
You were very quick in that answer. घर का खाना, बाहर का खाना?
घर का खाना.
On a table, there is a book and a great music system. What would you choose?
Book.
Is it song or dance?
Both. Dance always has songs behind it. Right?
Yeah, I love that beautiful way, the way they move their shoulders and,
Yeah.
perform the Bhangra dance. I really love that. Very energetic and it's very nice.
हो
I'm a
जाए
North
थोड़ा.
Indian. Yes, sir.
हो जाए थोड़ा भांगड़ा.
I really like that. Dear sir, if given a choice to walk, ride a two-wheeler or a four-wheeler, what would you choose?
Walk.
आज तक सबसे बड़ा गिफ्ट आपको मिला वो कौन सी चीज? What is it? What is the biggest gift that you've received till today?
I get the gift of sunlight every day.
Oh, great. That's really nice.
That is a blessing from the God.
Yes. And that's what happiness is. Enjoy the sunshine. Happy sunshine.
Yes.
Have you heard of this song, You Are My Sunshine?
Yes.
Dear sir, do you love to give gifts or receive gifts?
I love to give gifts.
Yes, sir.
If I have to choose one.
Yes, yes. Today, before we sign off for today, I would love that you give us 3 gifts, 3 magical words that could create an impact in our lives. As it is please, sorry, and thank you are the 3 magical words. We keep them aside and we request our celebrities to share 3 magical words before we end the session.
The 3 magical words.
Ji.
I love you.
Oh, how nice. That's beautiful. That's the universal language, right? I love you. You should be able to tell that to yourself when you look in the mirror and, of course, when you meet people around.
Yes.
And that brings beautiful balance in our lives and in the lives of others. So it was really a pleasure having you here with us, having you share all of that, your experience. And we would love to have you on many more sessions with us. You are a hidden gem. All that I can say. There is something hidden in you. Kuch to khas baat hai aap mein. So we would love to have you once again sharing your time and space with us on the International Fab Talks.
Thank you very much, Crystal. It has been a nice hour spending time with you and discussing about the various aspects of my life, as well as my journey in my happiness and meditation and mindfulness and business coaching. So thank you very much once again. You know, I learned something new about myself today.
Yes, dear sir. We have also learned a lot from you how to always maintain the balance in our life by being happy and looking at the brighter side of life. And as you said, experiential learning ke upar bhi focus karna hai. How you are able to deal with the different clients and your future plans and goals. All of that which you've shared, you really have done justice to this 1 hour. Stay blessed and stay connected.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
God
sir.
bless you as well.
God bless you too. Thank you very much.
Bye.
My dear friends, with this we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being a part of our journey. And my dear friends, the purpose of the International Fab Talks is to let you learn from the unsung heroes. Instead of being with the heroes that are there in the movies or the politicians' lives, to be interested in their personal lives. I would love that you connect with the unsung heroes because you have a lot to learn. And we live in reality. And we live, the everyday life struggles, we overcome that in a very positive way. Consistency, persistence, and resilience. That's all about the Fab Talks. Thank you, sir, and stay blessed.
Thank you. Bye-bye.